Welcome to Yoga with Ted Chair Yoga class. This class is going to be slightly more for the more experienced chair yoga people, but it'll be accessible. And we're going to do it sitting down all the time. So it's just going to be some motions. We're going to try and introduce a new posture, goddess. And let's try this posture to the breath. There's a lot of breath work involved in yoga, and when you're moving to the breath, it is much more effective. So let's try this. Let's try first of all, do arm circles. So let's take the hands together, circle the arms over the head and touch, and then pull that down through center. Now let's look at that as we lift up. So look up as you lift your arms up. Inhale, exhale down through center as you take your arms down and look down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And one more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now let's reverse it. Let's take it the other way. So let's inhale up through center. Look. Extend the arms out and down slowly. Let's try this to our breath. Inhale up. Separate the hands and take them down. Exhale down slowly. And one more. Okay, now let's take the arms out to the sides, lift them up, and then let's twist each side on the exhale. So twist over to the right side of the left hand, twist your body, and take that right hand behind you, and look, you turn your head to look slightly to the right, as far back as you can. On your next inhale, take it back to center with your arms over your head. And exhale the other way. So take that right arm across the body. Left hand goes behind the chair. And we lean a little bit to the right, to the left this time. Breathing. Letting that right shoulder come to the front, towards. Let's inhale back up. Take the hands together, pull them down through center. Okay, very good. The next thing that we're going to do is Warrior Two on the chair. So let's start by taking that left leg and take the knee out to beyond your chair, a little bit on an angle. And then take the right leg back behind you, lean over to that side with the chair, your leg. Take your arms out to the sides and turn your head to look to the left, over the left fingertip. And try to extend your arms up a little higher so they're parallel to the ground. And breathe. Okay, On your next inhale, let's take the hands up over center and top and take them down through center. Now let's take ourselves and switch ourselves around to the other side. So let's take that, first of all, that left leg back, extended back, and the right leg so that the knee is bent and the foot is on the ground. And take the right arm in front, the left arm behind, and just look to that side. The chair is just there to support you a little bit as you do this movement to the side. You can do this standing up, but this is a little bit easier sitting down. Lift the arms up so they're parallel. Try to take those arms so that they're directly opposite each other. Breathe. And take one more breath in and out slowly. Okay, now the next time we breathe in, let's take our arms over to the front and the center and pull that down through center. Now let's take ourselves and pull that left leg in so that it's sitting in again. Now we're going to take our knees. The knees are right about here. So let's take them slightly out to the sides, like this, pointing the toes so that they're on a little bit of an angle out to the outside. This is what we're going to do is goddess. Now, let's take the hands together and do arm circles. Let's inhale up this through center. Exhale, come around. Notice my back is off the chair. Gather the hands in together. Inhale up again. We've done this one already. Just feel the difference. Your legs spread slightly apart. One more time, this way. Now, let's go one more time up. And like that. Very good. Now we're going to do another one. We're going to lean a little bit. So still staying in goddess. Goddess just means that your knees are apart. You don't see my knees, but your knees are apart and the toes are pointing out to the sides. So let's do this next one. Let's take our right hand and straighten it out and take that left shoulder and bend it in to the center. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Okay, let's take that arm back up. Try this on the other side. So let's extend the left arm, and the right hand bends down. The left shoulder goes down. The right shoulder goes down. And we take our head down. Maybe touch the floor. Then we come up. Put our hands on our thighs. Take a couple of breaths. Now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a one arm and rest it on our thigh. Let's take that left hand, rest it on the left thigh, take the right arm and point it down towards the ground, lean to that left side, and then as you're ready, take an inhale and inhale that right arm over your head. And just look up towards that right arm. Breathing as you go. Breath is very important here. Breath will allow you to stay in the posture. When you stop breathing, you'll be coming out of the posture pretty soon. One more breath. Extend up, and then take that arm down. Let's try this on the other side. Let's get it back to sitting up straight on our chair. Let's take our right hand and set that arm down on the thigh, our elbow down, and take that left hand down to point towards the ground, and then inhale, that left arm will go up. Let's look to that left arm as we raise it. Watching it, breathing, stretching that left side out nicely. Let's take one more breath in, lift up, and then take that arm down, slowly, slowly. Just try to go to your own level. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our knees and take them closer together. And then we're going to take that right knee and put it over the left like this, so that you're just crossing your legs. Let's put our hands on our knees, on our right knee, interlace them, take a breath in and sit up. As you exhale, tilt your head forward and breathe out. And just breathe a few breaths here. Just relaxing. You may have to adjust your legs a little bit. See if you can't take your nose down. Keep bending forward. Sometimes your nose will find the knee if you're relaxed. Breathe here. Inhale, come up, and breathe. Now let's take our knee, take it off there, and take the left knee over the right. Take our hands back here. We're going to do the other side. Let's just take a couple of breaths. And let's lift up our back. Inhale again. As you exhale, tilt your head forward, 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 and maybe see if your nose can't find this knee as well. Breathing as you go. Looking down. Inhale on the way up. And take your legs off one another. And just put your hands on your thighs and breathe a couple of breaths. Okay, we're going to do something called eagle arms. And this is going to be depending on how good your shoulders are and how flexible you are. But don't try this too. Let's try the more, I'll show you the first step to it and then the modification, which is a little more advanced. So let's take our arms out to the sides and breathe here. Now take a breath in, and as you breathe out, take that left hand and the right hand coming together, crisscrossing. The left goes under the right, and then take the arms up and take the back of the hands together like this, and breathe. Now, if this is accessible to you, possibly you can intertwine your hands in a with a more of a stretch. So let's try that, like this. Grab onto that hand, the palm, and bend your right hand. Lift your elbows up. Take them down. Release your hands. Take them out as you inhale and down as you exhale. Now let's shrug the shoulders twice. And one more time. Okay, very good. Now we're going to try this on the other side. So we went the left arm underneath the right. Now we're going to take the right arm underneath the left. Let's take our arms out to the sides. Let's inhale. Now remember, the right arm is going underneath. The right arm is going underneath. Comes around like this. Back of the hands go together like this. And we breathe. Now if you can, let that left hand grab onto the right fingers like this. And maybe you can even get your arms even closer together. Try lifting those elbows up a little bit as you inhale. As you exhale, take it down. As you inhale next time, release your hands and let the hands come up the sides as you inhale. And exhale down. Okay, we're going to do 2 shoulder shrugs on this side just to release that. And one more. Okay, let's take those hands together. We're going to finish off with some arm circles and then some relaxation. So let's circle the arms up over the head as we inhale. Take them together. Exhale down through center. Inhale the arms up, look up. Exhale down through center. One more. This way. We're going to do 3 now this other way. So coming up through center like this, through center, out to the outsides and down slowly. Let's try breathing to this one. Inhale up. Exhale, release that breath slowly through the nose. And one more. Now let's return the hands to the thighs and breathe a few breaths. Sit with your shoulders up. Let the crown of your head rise as if there's a marionette pulling a string up, and the crown of your head rises. Just to lift the back up. But try not to have the back on the chair if you can. Hands are on the thighs. Let's try to breathe. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. The exhales can be a little longer. We're going to inhale. We're going to exhale for 8 now. So inhale for 4. Exhale slowly through the nose for 8. Inhale for 4. Exhale slowly for 8. And just look ahead, take your chin down, and breathe. I like to conclude this practice this way with my hands together. I'd like to say, Namaste, the light in me salutes the light in you. Let your light shine. We all have a light, let it shine. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for other videos. Yoga with Ted. I've got chair yoga practices and breathing exercises. So please join me for those. And have a good day. Namaste.